Have you ever tried to fall in love with yourself, with who you are, and admire the person from within? What would happen if you unselfishly put yourself first? Think of the possibilities. What would your life be like? Let's find out. And let's start revving that engine. Being in love, it takes work, but staying in love, that takes sacrifice. And if you're grieving a divorce, chances are that you put your spouse in front of you, that you sacrificed at the price of your self-worth and invested in someone who took advantage of your blind loyalty to the point of obedience. My name is Rene Garcia, and I'm a divorce coach for men. I've worked with thousands of men just like you to provide them with the tools necessary to thrive, not survive, but thrive in a post-divorce world. Getting through this or giving it time, it's just not enough. It's the status quo, and that's an unacceptable outcome because my goal, my mission is to have you find the superlative or the better version of you to come out of this so much better off that you're actually glad it happened. You win. Contrary to popular belief, men, we associate ourselves as a spouse much more than women do. While women usually have their existential crisis during the marriage, 94% of men undergo some kind of existential crisis during their separation. We begin to question our purpose and our reality in life. Many of us, we give so much of ourselves to our soon-to-be ex that when they're done with us, we have nothing left in the tank to begin loving the one true person that if you loved, could have possibly saved the marriage. Yourself. In a survey of over 300 men, about 35% said that they either hated or were unhappy with who they were during the first year of separation. Most common reason being guilt or shame or anger towards their ex. What I found astonishing is that 17% of men said that they fucking loved themselves within the first year after their divorce. So what happened? Frankly, they grew their balls back. I recently did this video on the two most difficult emotions that we undergo during the split, because the one commonality here is that we feel that we lost control over something that we really loved, your marriage. But once you get beyond the pain, once you accept that there is no turning back and that you have to embrace your new identity as a single man and single dad, you begin giving yourself new kind of permissions that you wouldn't have normally given yourself. In many ways, you become younger, and during the grief period, which in my opinion, it began way before she told you that she wanted out, but rather it began unwittingly from the minute that she started checking out. During this period, we're left with all the obligations of a committed relationship, but without the benefits of a companion. So what we do is we put on the shackle, and that's a motherfucker because you incarcerate yourself for nothing. You're using self-punishment here. But when you let go of the handcuffs and realize that this should have been taken off a long time ago, once that happens, you get lighter. True story here. How do you say wife? Not husband, but wife in Spanish. Esposa. How do you say handcuff in Spanish? Esposa. True story, look it up. But when you recognize that you literally got rid of your esposas, you learn something. You learn freedom, and with freedom come choices, and with choices comes power, and with power comes confidence, and that right there is your end game. You earn your balls of steel. Loving or admiring yourself is a fucking drug. I've been there and it's bliss. It's nirvana. Think about all that wasted energy that you invested in making your ex happy. Why didn't you just invest it in a winner? Why not invest it in yourself, making the best version of you? Imagine the possibilities. My bliss, it came almost instantaneously when I found out about her entanglements. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Rene, you've reached a level of knowledge that you can never take back. If you ever entertained the thought about getting back with her, you'd be telling the world, your kids, your family, your friends, your life, that you love her more than you love yourself. And that's just unacceptable. So like a good but scared soldier, I surrendered and I've embraced my new reality. I was now single, simple as that. It was sometime around midnight and I didn't get drunk. I didn't feel sorry for myself. I felt duped, and more than anything, I was just angry. So I went to work out at midnight. Yeah, I became my own motherfucker. How to find my superlative? All right, I have to be honest here. I just learned that word. Love it. So I'm trying to use it as much as possible. You know what I'm about to say? I hope that you see my intent here because it's not without any reservation, nor is it by any means any form of bragging. I'm hoping that you do the same and you make it your own with your way, with your skills and talents. So I hope you see beyond my words and more of my why behind this. I did something incredibly easy to do and much more effective than I ever expected. I just took personal inventory and I started practicing gratitude. I just prayed differently. I stopped praying for what I wanted. I started praying for what I had. A great career, loving children that I'm very close to, my health, my talents, and health. I'll say it, my looks, style, and body to match it. I also knew that I found some new independence, and everything that accompanied was this independence. I celebrated my wins, and no matter how small they were, and even if it was that I could walk around with my balls throughout the house, no need for clothing, I'll definitely be sparing you the B-roll on that one. You want a healthy prayer? This is how you do it. Stop praying for your ex to get back with you. That's just wishing, and you're using hope as a tactic here. You're slowly becoming a prisoner of time. Instead, pray for what you have and be grateful for it. I had so much more time in my hands that I was not about to waste anymore. I wasted way too much time with that leech I married. So right away, I got my ass to work on building the new me, the reinvented version of me, the one that I was going to love. And I tell you what, I started feeling younger and looking younger. So I'm curious, why don't you do the same? Build your own motherfucker. And here are a few ideas to help building a new attitude. Write down something really ballsy that you want to do, then haven't had the balls to do it, and do it. Test your rules and try out new things just to see if you could. Develop your brand and have a positive expectation, because that's a strong predictor of a good character. Invest in yourself, your body, your looks, your mental health, your knowledge. Don't just read, but practice what you read. Celebrate your wins, no matter how minute they may be, and tell yourself what kind of badass you are and what kind of badass you have become. Give yourself permission to feel good about yourself. Enter a room with a swag. Try on an outfit just for reasons of vanity. Dare to sit back and smile at yourself because you said something witty. Look at yourself in the mirror while fucking someone else and enjoying it. No shame. Why not? It's simple, it's human, and just shortchanging yourself if you are not giving yourself permission to feel. Gentlemen, if you're going through a divorce or a breakup, join what's become the fastest growing men's divorce support group on Facebook. It's free and it's confidential. And if you're wondering what a divorce can do for you, schedule a one-on-one. The link for both of them are in the comment section underneath, or just click right here and it'll take you there. Because as a coach, this is what I do. This is my specialty, my forte. You and I will customize a plan to help in your recovery and help you get ahead of your current and your future problems that you may undergo, including that broken heart of yours. Because let's face it, your balls, they've been clipped and you need them. While I'm not an attorney, I've worked with dozens of them, and I'll provide you with something that, in case you haven't noticed, attorneys, they lack a customized strategic plan, and it'll pay dividends because it'll save you money. And as a coach, I have something invaluable. I have clairvoyance of a predictable outcome. I'll help you bounce back so strong that that little wife of yours, she will rue the day that she gave up on you. I'll take you from A to Z. That's what I do. So click on the link and take advantage of the resources, including my expert opinion. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, don't take this as a commercial, but more just advice from an expert. Let me reiterate, if you're going through a divorce, join our Facebook group. In it, I hold bi-weekly webinars tailored to the needs of the team, be it on styles, growth, or dating. These calls, they're really helpful, and you're only shortchanging yourself if you don't join. Even people without Facebook accounts, they start accounts just for the group alone, so make sure you do it. The group, it's growing so fast that there's an actual waiting list, but all you have to do is say that you found the group through the channel and I'll let you in right away. And of course, if you're interested in a coach, take advantage of my expert advice and schedule a one-on-one. The fact is that you need a coach. You just don't know you need one, but just one conversation alone with me, you're going to realize that, hell yeah, there are many unanswered questions that now you have answers to. So join the group and set up a one-on-one. Links are both in the comment section underneath. Now, thank you very much. I forget my glasses. So what I'm about to say, I'm saying with the purpose of hoping that you do the same in your way with your skills and talents. I'm saying them with humility and hope that you can see my reason, my why. And where are my glasses? I can't give neither my boys or my significant other the attention that they deserve. They deserve. What was that all about? My voice. I'ma wake up